everyone, welcome back. I have an exciting video for you today. If you're considering moving to the Raleigh area, stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss this one. We are going to chat about all of the neighborhoods and suburbs surrounding Raleigh so you can have a comprehensive guide to help you decide on where to live in the Raleigh area. My name is Szostak, your go-to real estate agent here in the Raleigh area. I make these videos to help you in these life-changing decisions that you're making in buying a house in Raleigh. And if you need help or have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. All my details will be on the screen and in the description box below. I answer every single message and I'd love to connect. So the first suburb outside of Raleigh that we're going to explore is Apex. Apex is quickly becoming one of my favorite towns outside of Raleigh. It is super cute. It has a great small town charm. I definitely think Apex has a special feel to it that makes it stand out from Raleigh. It has a really cool mix of suburban life and historical feel to it. Its downtown has these beautifully preserved 19th century buildings that have been converted into local restaurants and shops and stuff like that. It's a great little downtown to explore. Even if you don't live in Apex, I would definitely go check it out. There are a lot of families moving to Apex because it does have some of the top public schools in Wake County. So lots of families moving there, plus you still have fairly affordable real estate. There's a lot of Apex being developed right now. So definitely new construction is the way to go in Apex. It's just a very safe and laid back feeling little town. Plus there are a ton of parks and green spaces if you're into that outdoor lifestyle. Plus you have access to Jordan Lake and Lake Wheeler that are close by, both safe for boating and swimming and water sports in general. So if you're looking for a place with history and that small town charm and outdoor activities, Apex is definitely the place for you. Next, we're moving a little bit north of Apex into Cary. Cary is known as the technology capital of the South. It is bringing a lot of tech giants and pharmaceutical companies, namely Apple is building a headquarters in or right outside of Cary, right on the border of Cary and Morrisville. But even with the tech industry in Cary, it manages to really maintain like a meticulous urban planning, and they really take care of their town and their streets, kind of making it a true suburban oasis. Similar to Apex, they also have an extensive greenway system there, so definitely preserving nature where it can and adding in those trails. So if you are someone who likes the outdoors, there's plenty of running and walking trails in Cary. The cultural scene in Cary is amazing. They have a ton of art galleries, some amazing restaurants and music venues, and not to mention the great shopping. If you're in Cary, definitely go to Fenton. That is one of my favorite places to go shopping in Raleigh. Cary also has some of the top rated schools, but the real estate there, you will find it a little bit more expensive than in Apex. Because it is closer to the city, a lot of people that are going to Cary want to have that urban lifestyle close to the city, but still live in the suburbs. Moving a little bit more north of Raleigh is Wake Forest. Wake Forest is an adorable little town with a mix of that suburban lifestyle and kind of an old school way of living. You have a super cute historic downtown similar to Apex with those preserved historical buildings converted to restaurants and shops. It really feels like stepping back in time in a good way. Plus you also have Wake Forest University, so kind of bringing in that youthful spirit and cultural scene that comes from the university. Wake Forest neighborhoods are known for their spaciousness and large houses that are still a little bit more affordable than say in Cary. So you will have those larger lots up in Wake Forest in the neighborhoods, definitely large estate houses if that's what you're looking for. Also, you'll kind of see a theme as we go through all these suburbs, but they love their green spaces and walking trails up there as well. So lots of community parks. You're You're also close to a few large lakes up there as well if you like boating. So definitely just an outdoor lifestyle in general in Raleigh is super important, and you can see all these small towns really bringing that in as well. But Wake Forest is definitely a really good balance of that traditional lifestyle with a modern twist to it. Definitely a very unique and inviting spot in Raleigh. And heading south of Raleigh, a little bit south of Apex, if you're kind of going in a circle, it's Wake Forest, Cary, Apex, Holly Springs, with Raleigh in the middle. So south of Raleigh is Holly Springs. It is known as the fastest growing town in North Carolina, but it's great. It's really kept that small town feel, like close-knit community feel, as it has its rapid growth. Again, lots of green spaces and parks and trails, plus you have Lake Harris down there in Holly Springs for all of your water activities. Holly Springs also has a pretty impressive public school system, so you have a lot of families moving down there specifically for the schools, and it also brings a great arts and cultural scene down there, so some really fun activities. I would say Holly Springs is definitely a place to consider if you have children and that are getting into school. It has a great family-friendly atmosphere, and that's really the draw of Holly Springs for a lot of people. All right, and to complete that circle, so you have Apex, Holly Springs. Moving around, you kind of have Garner and Clayton area, which is still pretty rural, but there is a lot of new development going on there, so a place to look at too. And moving a little bit north of that is Wendell, which has had a crazy explosion of new construction lately as you kind of move east of Raleigh, and then back up around to Nightsdale and Wake Forest area. But let's go into the center, right into Raleigh, and we're gonna talk about the inner beltline of Raleigh, or ITB. Inside the beltline of Raleigh, you'll definitely find a much more urban experience compared to the rest of Raleigh. So obviously a much closer proximity to downtown Raleigh and everything that downtown has to offer, like nightlife, shopping, closer to your work maybe. Downtown Raleigh also has some Michelin star restaurants, plus all the events that happen in Raleigh are right there in downtown. It definitely has some cool different districts. Some of the neighborhoods in the inner beltline are very historical, so you'll find houses and real estate available that has been converted from very historical buildings from the 19th century. Other areas are super modern houses, so it's a very interesting blend. There are still a lot of green spaces, so you don't have to give up that outdoor lifestyle if you move into the inner beltline. The real estate inside the inner beltline is definitely more expensive because you are close to downtown and all of the conveniences it has to offer. Definitely some closer quarter living, but some people really enjoy that. So comment below, are you interested in that urban lifestyle that the city has to offer, or are you looking outside of the city in the suburbs? There's one more distinct neighborhood that I would like to highlight right north of Raleigh, outside of the beltline, but still in Raleigh, is North Hills. North Hills is definitely what I would consider Raleigh's Beverly Hills. All of the name brand boutiques are in North Hills, and some of the best restaurants and some of the most expensive real estate. Definitely some of the wealthiest parts of Raleigh, some of the best shopping up there, and some of the biggest houses. It's not just luxury condos, but there are some houses that are topping up to $5-6 million on those golf courses. So as you can see, Raleigh and its surrounding suburbs and neighborhoods offer a wide range of living and lifestyle opportunities. So depending on what you're looking for, I hope this guide helps you kind of narrow down where you would want to live in Raleigh. And if you're ready to find your dream home in the Raleigh area, please don't hesitate to give me a call. I'd be happy to help you work through all of these areas to find what fits best for you and kind of see the difference in real estate that these different neighborhoods have to offer in your price range. My contact details will be on the screen and the description box below, so please don't hesitate to reach out. I would love to chat, and I answer every single message. Again, thank you so much for watching this video, and click that subscribe button so you don't miss any other videos that I put out that could answer some questions you have about the Raleigh area. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.